How's it going, everybody? Out here at a small 9-hole course in Iowa. Roadside Park disc golf course. It's around a nice little pond. Just gonna throw some shots. I haven't been able to film in a while, and I've just been practicing a lot, so gonna hope to get some good shots in for you guys. The basket is down to the right, probably about 280. I'm gonna be going with the Fireball. It's been a good disc for forehands and backhands, over stable. So I really haven't been doing a whole lot of filming, and that's just, I've been pretty overwhelmed with a lot of things. My lack of good disc golf and just really anything in general with traveling. It's been quite a lot, so I've been taking some more time for myself to practice and really focus on myself. But I feel like now is a good time to make a quick 9-hole video and get my feet under me a bit more. So I have about a 20-foot putt for birdie on the first hole. Been loving the tempo. 160-foot hole. So I really don't know what this video has entailed. Didn't really think of a plan or anything, but I do have a couple topics that I want to go over. First one would be, I won an A tier in Illinois, the Rumble, and I was competing against the local legend Ben Calloway, and I somehow took it down with 1 stroke advantage. So that was a good week to build up some confidence. I was able to spend the week with my good buddy Gillis McDougall. He was my first ever disc golf friend, and being able to spend some time with him after not seeing him for probably 4 or 5 months, it was very nice. Definitely a good reset. Yeah, so after that I had a week off, and then played another A tier, Kansas City Flying Discs. That event was by far my worst event all year. I shot my lowest rated round in round 3 in the last 2.5-3 years. So that was a little, it was a little difficult to handle, winning an A tier, playing my best disc golf, then the next event playing my worst disc golf. I was able to fight it back the final round and made the cash line. I came in tied for 10th, so I was able to finish in a solid spot after playing super poorly. And now I have a week off and preparing for the Preserve next weekend. Yeah, so I'm just out here practicing, getting as much practice in as I can to try to get that feeling of the Rumble back, getting prepared for that. So I'll show you this next hole. It's pretty cool. Got a water carry. It then goes over through that gap, and the basket is up to the right over there. So it'll be a nice little chip forehand for me, but hopefully I can birdie it. The goal is to shoot 9 under. I'm already 2 under through 2, so keep up the good streak. Hit the rock wall. Ooh, looked like a little left side catch. The next topic that I want to talk about is my Fundraiser disc. My wonderful girlfriend Tilly thought up this idea with my van, and it has crayons shooting out the back, like the wind, and then cross and my name. Turned out absolutely fantastic. Thank you to the guys over at MVP for making the idea come true. I also got it on pixels. This is an Eclipse Crave, so glow craves and medium pixels. I want to say thank you to MVP for, you know, putting this fundraiser disc together. It's been a huge help to me. I've promoted it a few times and, you know, sold some to you guys, but if you want to get some for yourself, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Paul.Crans on Instagram and Paul Crans on Facebook, and we can get those sold to you. If you want to look at them in person, you can go over to Disc Golf 978 in Sterling, Massachusetts, and they have most of my discs in inventory, and you can just ask them at the front desk to see if you can look at them. And yeah, so Fundraiser disc, it's been awesome. I love the way the craves fly and the pixels. I never really thought that I'd putt with the medium pixels. I've always enjoyed putting with firm, but when I switched to them, I decided to switch to them for the Rumble. Actually, I did some warm-up putting with them and I really liked it. So yeah, the medium pixel has been great, and I want to thank all of you for the insane support with this whole financial trouble with my vehicle breaking down and buying a new van. Your support has been overwhelmingly awesome, and I just want to thank you all for believing in me and helping keep me on the road. So the next hole is blind, so I'll film the shot, but you won't see it. It's literally up, over, and this like building has like a concrete pad, and it's the basket is basically touching the concrete pad on the other side. So maybe I'll try a skip shot or a sliding shot. We shall see. Gonna try a sliding shot with the Eclipse Crave. I don't really know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Oh, I heard it hit the pavement. I am shocked that the sliding worked. We've got an interesting change of tee pad. This is a turf tee pad in a very claustrophobic area. Beautiful, beautiful water shot. Just over the water is the basket through that little gap. Out here with my drink of the day, got Highland chocolate milk in this very interesting container. So, yep. The Matrix, I replaced the hex pretty well. If you're looking for a shorter flying mid-range that flies similar to a hex, pick yourself up a Matrix. I like the Cosmic Neutron ones. They're the most stable in my opinion, but I definitely needed that shorter flying mid compared to the hex, so that I had a bit more difference between a Crave and the mid-range that I was throwing. So absolutely loving the Matrix, and this is the only one that I bag. I only bag one mid-range. It does kind of everything for me. I can turn it over, hyzer it, straight shots. So definitely Matrix. I rely on the Matrix a lot. Cool little tunnel shot, hole 6. I think I am 5 down through 5, so I'm gonna go with tempo on a little fan grip. So what are your thoughts on the Pro Tour adding kind of sunken baskets into the ground? We always have elevated baskets, which makes wind putting a bit more difficult, but maybe a sunken into the ground basket would kind of throw players off a bit. Putting flat ground, but you have to putt down. It's kind of an interesting thought. I don't know. I feel like players would think, oh yeah, we'll hit the putts every single time because we don't have to putt it so high. But at the same time, if it's like you were putting into a headwind, trying to keep the putt low would be very difficult. So maybe an idea for the future, have a bit lower baskets instead of regular height and elevated. So this hole is a par 4. The intended line is to go through the low gap, which then it will actually play like a par 4. But I'm gonna go up and over the trees and cut off the corner a bit. So maybe I can get an eagle and shoot one better than perfect. So my disc landed left about 60 feet. Another cool water carry on this property. I love that they made a short pitch and putt course have some cool scenic holes. Currently 7 under through 7. Gonna go matrix little baby hyzer out to the right. Might be in the bushes. I kind of yanked it a bit. Got about a 420-foot par 4 with a very low ceiling. I'm gonna go with the crave, really hyzer flip to turn. I want to thank you all for watching. I know I haven't really been putting out videos like I said I would or like I wanted to. It's been difficult figuring out this new lifestyle and traveling every week and practicing and preparing for events. So I'm happy to finally put out a small video, nothing too special, but I figured I would throw the Eclipse Crave on the last hole just to give you guys an idea of what the flight is like. They're nice and reliable. Slightly flippy, but they still got a good fight to them. If you want to pick them up, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll get all those details figured out. Had a little slip on the jump. It would be a total vlog Paul Cranes moment to miss this tester putt I left myself for 9 under par. I'll make it though. A successful round. So the last thing I'll talk about, kind of forgot to bring it up, but I recorded 2 podcasts. One of them with Andrew Fish, which will be coming out in maybe a week or 2 from now. And then the other with Robbie C. Disc Golf over on the Foundation Podcast's YouTube channel. We talked about just everything. Literally anything and everything. The Andrew Fish podcast, if you want to tune into that has a lot of stories of things that people don't know about me at all. So my growing up and everything, what I've gone through. So if you want to listen in on that and get a bit more of understanding of how I was raised and grew up in the tour of life, so make sure you go check those out. The Foundation podcast is already uploaded, and like I said, Andrew Fisher's podcast will be out soon. So thank you all for watching. I'm happy I came out here and shot a 9 down like the goal was, and did some good talking. So I hope you all enjoyed, and make sure you catch me in the next one.